What's going on? Dylan Conrad, Metabolic AF. Today, I'm going to talk to you women who are saying, I don't know how to lose weight. Before I get into that, if you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, turn notifications on, Spotify, iTunes, hit that bell button. Leave a review, all helps the algorithm. So, I talk to people, women, all day long. And I always say, I always ask, like, what are you doing right now? Most of them are like, I'm not doing anything. I'm like, well, I'm not. Why aren't you doing anything to like lose this weight? And I always hear, I don't know what to do. So I am here going to give you exactly what to do, step-by-step process. And yes, it is more complex for women, like way more complex. So I get that you don't know what to do, but at the end of the day, something's better than nothing, right? And so when I hear this, like, oh, I'm not doing anything because I'm not sure what to do. It's like, I get that, but a lot of things can kind of contribute to that. It's maybe paralysis by analysis. Maybe you've done something in the past and you have a thing in your head like, oh my God, it's gonna be so hard because I had to do such hard restrictive dieting in the past. So there's a lot of reasons that women get into this kind of state there. And I never hear this from men. Like, ever. Men never say, I don't know what to do. Men are always like, okay, I just need to like diet and exercise and like I'll see results. Unfortunately, with women, you have a very different physiology, and the things that work for men, there's a 50% chance that it'll work for a man. There's like a 10% chance, 15% chance that whatever diet and exercise program that you're choosing will work for you. So I'm going to break down how to kind of go over that and how to figure out what's going to work best for you. But the problem when I hear this phrase is it's like very disempowering because it kind of puts the responsibility off of you and onto something that's not controllable. Because like, yeah, I guess you can control like, obviously going and learning things. But at the end of the day, that is not so much something in your responsibility as, say, emotional eating, right? It's like, okay, like that's like that is me doing that, right? Now, yeah, 90% of the women who actually say this aren't, like I was saying, doing any real diet and exercise. They've just bounced around from program to program. And so the problem isn't that they don't know what to do exactly when I hear that they're not doing anything. The problem is they have like this quick fix mentality from past diet and exercise programs that weren't sustainable, but gave them results. So a lot of times they're like, oh, I don't want to do anything because this thing was so hard that I had to do and so restrictive that like, I just don't want to do it, right? And so getting these people, once they become clients, into a long-term growth mindset and away from that quick fix mindset, it takes a lot of it takes a lot of coaching on that, which is where we come in, right? And we kind of we reverse that process, that mindset, and the inconsistencies that they got away with in the past on other programs where they were still, that were like super restrictive. Take the HCG diet. Like you could fall off on your diet on the weekend and still like lose 10 pounds that week because it was so restrictive and so hypocaloric. But they just don't fly in, when you're trying to leverage your female physiology. Like those inconsistencies just don't fly anymore. Like you can't get away with what you used to get away with. But the thing is, if you set up your nutrition and your training properly, you shouldn't need to deviate at all, because it should include alcohol and meals out and traveling and cheat foods and all that stuff, while you're still seeing results. Right. So at the end of the day, if you can't do that, that is on you. Right. So how do we go from like, I don't know what to do to lose weight to I know what to do to lose weight and I need to get out of this quick fix mindset? And so it's sustainable, and like pretty much ignore the results. Like the results will come, but it's going to be chunks. So if you are in a quick fix mindset, you'll look at the scale every single day, every single week, and you'll freak out and it'll fuck your whole process up. Like, sorry for my language, but it's going to mess your entire process up. So how do we get out of that quick fix mindset and into more of a sustainable, right? Well, the first thing is getting on a diet and exercise program that's actually sustainable, like something that includes alcohol and meals out and flexibility in the workouts, that aren't like hours long and stuff that you just do not enjoy doing whatsoever, right? You need to find something that you enjoy. The other thing is you need to start really, really small. We start with our clients like just very, very small habits. And once you have that habit, we stack another habit. Once you have that, we stack another, right? So habit stacking, sustainability, right? With flexible nutrition and training. And then after you have those boxes checked, you want to get deep into customizing this to your specific physiology. So for example, I'm going to take a natural, like a normal quote unquote menstrual cycle. Now there's 2 phases. Let's just break it out. Let's just say like average is 28 days of a cycle, right? And so the first 14 days and the last 14 days are very different. And so the macros from phase to phase, if we can line those up with what's going on at that point. So for example, the second half of your cycle, you're very insulin resistant, your cravings are through the roof, your metabolism is actually boosted because your body temperature is warmer. If we can actually kick your calories up a little bit, maybe 100, 200 calories, add some chocolate at the end of the day to offset your cravings, maybe some Burn PM supplements, Prestige Labs, and then decrease carbs, like get those low, not like super, super low into keto, but low, right? Like probably 35% fats and the rest of it carbs. If you can line up that second phase, you're gonna have a lot easier time losing fat and sticking to this long term because you're lining it up with the actual cycle and what's going on with your body. Now, obviously, the first 2 weeks are very different. So you can have more carbs. You'll have a little bit less food. Cravings are fine, but I would still add like some chocolate, some meals out, travel, alcohol, that type of thing. But also I'd push your workouts during those first 2 phases. So actually the second week to the third week of your cycle, that's when you actually want to push your workouts really hard. It's called like a quote unquote push week. And then right before you start bleeding and the week after, you want to have those as more of like a deload week where you're kind of you're focusing more on like, you know, recovery, yoga type things. If you're going to the gym, you're not pushing as hard, you're kind of like deloading in a sense. So that's kind of how you should look at your training and nutrition. There are like 6 other different physiologies for women. So that's just like I gave you an example of a normal cycle, but now we have menopause, perimenopause, you know, if you had a hysterectomy, if you're on HRT, if you have birth control, if you're on hormonal IUD, these are all going to have different training and nutrition because it changes your hormones drastically for each of those. So you need to line up your diet, your macros, right? Your protein, carbon, fat, and then your training as well. So it can work with your female physiology and not against it, right? The problem with all these programs out there is they're just cookie cutter. You know, nothing's really customized to you. You do them, maybe you see results, but you plateau real quick because it's not for your physiology, right? And so your body starts working against it. So if you're looking for something to line up with your actual female physiology and you're telling yourself, I don't know what to do to lose weight, and you know, because we close that gap for you real quick. You know, obviously there's differences from week to week and month to month, but we will give you the plan right away. The real bread and butter of what we do is one-on-one coaching, actually having you stick to this when when life's basically, right? Whatever's coming up in your life, it's causing inconsistency, emotional eating, whatever it is, we work with you in a one-on-one fashion to help you actually adhere to this so you can lose 1 to 3 pounds of fat per week. So if you are interested in that, and you're a woman, I'm going to put a link to our Metabolic AF as Female method. And we can kind of chat more, see if we can actually help you. Because I tell women this all the time, and men too. Like, there's just some people out there like, we cannot help. And I'm sure you listening know what we mean. But anywho, love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day and hope this helps.